Maintaining your driving force. February 15, 2015. It is well understood that in order to attract good and positive things into your life, you first must cultivate the desire for it. Without having drive or desire, you will not cultivate anything new to come into your life. You will be unable to manifest anything. Before an athlete can become great at what he or she does, they first must have the passion and desire to train, to have an objective or goal, and to love what they do enough to become better each day. You see this also with businesses that started from someone's dream. They had a desire and a dream. They persisted because they believed, and this belief in their dream or ambition fueled them into positive action. It takes concentrated effort to bring goals into motion through the steps you put in place. Cultivating desire does not come naturally all the time. Some days it will be difficult, especially when you don't see anything happening from the effort you have been steadily applying. It is then, dear ones, that you need to continue believing in what it is you are striving so hard to reach and persevere when times seem the bleakest. Having a strong desire to succeed in something is nowhere the same as idly wishing or daydreaming for something. Many dear souls daydream about attaining certain spiritual quests, or they daydream about purchasing expensive jewelry, or idly wishing to be more than what they are. For the dear people out there that have a good working grasp of the law of attraction, this idealism of wishing idly can be extremely frustrating. To bring more good into your life, you first must desire it and work endlessly manifesting what it is you are wanting to attract and bring forth. It all begins with a determined desire to attain something that is specific and purposeful. The height of ambition that is needed to put your plan into motion comes from you having strong, yet positive emotions that supremely complements the deep need to reach this goal. It is a process, dear ones, one that is often considered as the foundation of your yearning thoughts, combined with strong emotions, that is forged with faith that is brought together by a magnified desire to bring the ambition or goal into reality. It is true, dear ones, that by merging your deeply rooted desire with strong and positive emotions, that your thoughts become transferred into your subconscious, where they are transmitted into spirit in order to attract similar energy that will provide, in some way, bring forth the successful outcome you have been desiring to achieve. Without the positive, strong emotion, dear ones, your thought forms alone does not have enough power to influence its own self at the level of the subconscious. We see this often, people praying for answers but not receiving them simply due to the fact they repeat words that don't get heard. It is the strong positive emotions combined with the words they are using that will provide the results they are looking for. It is important to not confuse emotions that often cause attachment and to come from a place of purity when praying, and your words will become much more powerful. It is true, you can repeat a wonderful affirmation 1,000 times, but without positive emotional support, the words you mutter either aloud or silently will not have the cohesive power needed to become heard by spirit. It is important to comprehend that in order to create the right amount of desire that will cultivate the power to bring your ambition or goal into definite reality, you need to figure out what it is that you truly want and then devise the plans to make them absolute. You need to be specific with what your desire is. You can't put all that you want to attract into a large pot and still expect it to come when it's all mixed up and unclear. Know what it is that you exactly want, decipher through all the clutter and pinpoint what is most important. Some people actually write this down, so not to forget or become distracted from it. Be realistic with what you are trying to bring forth, because whatever it is you are trying to manifest doesn't come from spirit alone. It comes from the energy and effort you apply. Once you have determined what it is you exactly want to achieve that is a definite, then it is you, dear ones, that must begin working towards achieving that goal. What you desire isn't going to just fall into your lap without an effort. God will help you achieve your goals, but you must help yourself reach them. Remember, you must be strong in mind, understand all the details needed to bring what you want into actualization, and utilize your effort that is filled with positive emotions combined with focused thoughts. You will bring yourself to your goal when you help yourself receive what you desire by applying all your energy into each step, adopting from your determination when sudden changes appear that make use of your own natural-born talents and abilities that will help see you through successfully. Creating a specific desire to achieve a definite outcome and to intensify its power, you simply need to include the appropriate emotion that will direct you towards the actions that need to be taken next. Having the original incentive that created your desire that helped to cultivate the exact atmosphere provided you with the motivation to take action. Once the momentum starts, there is no going back, there is only going forward until you complete what you started. If, for some reason you are empty of ideas about how to obtain what you desire, then dear ones, use that glorious mental power you were given and create new ideas. Look around you, have your ears opened, and think thoughtfully. Ideas will come, and they may come to you from the most unexpected of places, so be open-minded and grateful when you are greeted with new ideas that are possible to put in use. What many dear souls seem to forget about is to listen to their inner voice. It is there for a reason. To guide you. The voice of your inner person will direct you towards opportunities and possibilities that may have otherwise remained hidden if you continue to ignore them. Tune into what this voice is saying or directing you towards. Don't be stubborn and remain on a path that will take you to a dead end. If you are not going forward in the direction that would bring you to the outcome of your desire, then rethink your plan, and if necessary make some changes that would put you back on track. It is up to you, dear ones, to maintain your ambitions and to keep your desire strong and unwavering until you reach what you started out for. If you are able to maintain the driving force of what you desire to manifest, you will have little trouble staying on track. Whatever the goal you are trying to reach, you will succeed, because you are applying all that is necessary without deviation, with pure concentrated effort, by understanding completely all that is involved and by not giving up on yourself or your dream. I am Melchizedek through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com